Please welcome Ryan Johnson.
Hi, my name is Ryan. Like you said, I'm a senior here, majoring in marketing. I'm president of Design for America. I especially want to thank a couple of members that came out today to, on their own will. I know it's early, but I want to talk about innovation and how that spurs economic development and how we can get students involved, and not only students, but get students involved in the community to make it a community effort as well. So who are we? What is Design for America? DFA, it's students from all different majors and backgrounds working together to design products and solutions that solve real-world problems. So we don't care if you're a finance major or an engineer or maybe marketing like myself. We'll take you because we believe that a good team comes from people from all different backgrounds and majors. No matter what skills you have, you can bring something to the table. So what we do is we go out in the community, find a problem, maybe something our members are really passionate about, and we work together to solve those problems. DFA started at Northwestern a couple years ago, and it's grown to over 29 different schools, including U of I, UT Austin, Stanford, MIT, Yale, Notre Dame. So we're definitely in good company, and it's created this network of students united in, making a difference in their community and trying to make change in people's lives. We have a 6-step process, and what it allows us to do is go out in the community, talk to stakeholders, talk to different users, and design things that will actually improve the lives of others and actually make an impact. Some examples of DFA products that have come out are Jerry the Bear, which is a robotic teddy bear, which started to help kids with diabetes learn about what they have and how they go about their days. But it's expanded into teaching kids about different health problems and healthy habits. There's a picture of them meeting the president about 2 months ago. So exciting things going on there. Another one, Swipe Sense. They developed hand hygiene technology to reduce the amount of hospital-acquired infections. And they were on Forbes 30 Under 30 this year. They're on track to do $10 million in revenue this year. And all these came out of DFA. Here at UIUC, within the last year, we've had 20-plus projects, 2 in particular, TheraPals, which is a robotic stuffed animal to help patients with Alzheimer's and other dementia-related diseases. This is their very first prototype. They've moved on from this, and they're continuing and trying to make a startup out of it. And then VersaView, which was a project I worked on last year in partnership with Newell Rubbermaid, and we developed the first smart mirror to put on a factory floor to reduce the amount of forklift accidents and deaths on the factory floor. So this year we've actually grown since my sophomore year from 5 students to 90 students, and we're working on 15 different projects this semester, ranging from anything multimedia education, Parkinson's disease, renewable energy in Champaign-Urbana, things like that. So what we found is that these are all student projects pitched by students. These are things they're passionate about. So we know that they want to improve the community. No one would ever thought, at least I would have never thought back in the day, that my friends would be working on renewable energy sources in Champaign-Urbana. That's crazy, but these are the things that people at U of I are passionate about. So why students? Students, as we go through our careers, we're led to believe that we're the future innovators and problem solvers, but why can't we start now, and that'll progress throughout the future. There's so much vast potential and knowledge that we harness, and there's so much excitement that I think that the community and the U of I needs to take advantage of that more. Yeah. So how can we get these students involved? There seems to be, because students are so busy, how do we get them involved in this? How do we get them super excited? Because we know they are, but we got to find time for them. So the main thing, we need to create value. We've tried different things, offering course credit for different projects and different community efforts, monetary, working at Research Park and getting paid, or some sort of reward program. And then mainly real-world experience. What I've come to notice is that you can only learn so much in a classroom. It's the hands-on, real-world, getting out in the field and working on things where you really learn. And then communication, generating awareness. There's so much innovative things going on at the U of I and in the area, but there's a lack of communication. because we've grown from 5 students to 90 over 2 years, we've seen that when students know about this, when you actually communicate the different things that are going on, there's definitely a need and a want for them to get involved in these. So what's the big picture? What's the point? DFA itself, we're not the only ones doing these type of things, but it's a concept that has no limits. If students are passionate about these things, why can't we get other people in the community passionate about them as well? Why can't we get community members coming in, faculty members, different businesses and organizations as all stakeholders in improving economic development through innovation? Basically, the more DFA type things there are, the more economic development. Whether a student starts a startup out of a project, or maybe they just actually create impact in the community, or maybe they work with a company or organization that they fall in love with and want to work with in the community, or maybe not, but it's always worth the effort, and it's definitely a big factor in economic development. Thank you.